ipaleyo lamba kamabe. Ndenge nini naeba, ipaleyo lamba kamabe. Mobali na yo bandeko, alinga koloba, mobali na yo bandeko, akusa monoko, basekele nyoso yandako, obele na banana mama. The song is called Mujinga, a composition of Franco Luambo Makiadi, and of course under his band TPOK Jazz. The year is 1981. Now something you have to appreciate that Franco did, he did common topics. He talked about things that were happening in society, and you know, he did that in Lingala Facile, in simple Lingala, and this was really in very good connection with the masses. So the song is Mujinga, 1981. So on the vocals, it's Franco Luambo Makiadi, who is the lead vocalist and also the composer of the song, but the backup is nicely done by Dalian Stintesa, Joski Kiambukuta, and Pependobe Opetum. Unfortunately, all the four have gone to be with the Lord. All the four have rested. May God, keep their souls in eternal peace. Now, on bass guitar, of course, there is Mpudi Deka. And Franco Luambo Makiadi was fond of asking Mpudi to do bass guitar on the songs that he composed and sang. On rhythm guitar accompaniment, there is of course Gege Magaya, now lead guitarist Jerry Dialungana, and then of course Luambo Makiadi himself was doing Misolo, the second guitar. Listen, so that guitar, so that is the Luambo Makiadi that of course was playing Misolo. So let me go straight into the song. You'll get to know why this song became very popular. Some people argue that it's one of the best compositions to ever have been done by Franco Luambo Makiadi yet. But for those of us that have followed Franco Luambo Makiadi and knowing the kind of messaging he did, the commonplace messaging and topics that he did, we know that he was capable. Warsaw, and you know, this was actually was more of their catchphrase, ma Warsaw. Lobby oebisaki na Mujinga soki tokutani tokobunda. You know, yesterday you told Mujinga that if we meet, we will fight. And by the way, in this song, the persona is a woman who says that there's a married woman that claims that she's moving with her husband. So this persona is saying, I heard you told Mujinga. So Mujinga is now this old man or this husband. And some people actually say that Mujinga might even have been derived from Kiswahili word Mujinga, which means somebody who is foolish for that matter. But now the persona in the song is this woman that is trying to clear her name. She is trying to say that all these things I'm being told by your man, your husband, the so-called husband of yours is the one that volunteers all this information to me, okay? And then of course she now says likambo ya mobali nayo ngai na boy. This issue between me and your husband, or the issue of me and your husband, I do not want. I refuse ngai na boy. Yemoko alandakangai ngai na boy. He is the one that follows me. But for me, I am not interested. I refuse. Pekise atika koya ngai na boy. Please prohibit him from coming to see me, because I do not want him. I am not interested. Lobby oebisaki na Mujinga soki tokutani tokobunda. You know, yesterday you told Mujinga that if we meet, we will fight. So Kobunda is to fight. Likambo ya mobali na yo ngai na boy. You know, this issue of your husband, I am not interested. I refuse. I do not want. Yemoko alandaka ngai na boy. He's the one that follows me. He's the one that is interested in me. But for me, no, I am not interested. I refuse. Pekisa atika koya ngai na boy. So tell him not to be coming to my place, not to be looking for me, because I am not interested. I refuse or I reject. Fote mobali nayo aposako tongoyo na banaganda. You know, it is your husband's mistake. It is your husband that is at fault. It is your husband that is supposed to be blamed, because he's the one that talks about you in all the bars. So Nganda is a bar. Alobi olabaka mabe ngai na boy. He even says himself that you do not know how to cook, that you cook badly. But for me, I reject it. Ngai na boy, I refuse. Bitumba na bundakate ngai na boy. I do not engage in fights, so I refuse. Elongi atalatala ngai na boy. You know, you with the face of the mirror. So it means that you're not even very beautiful. Your face is that you convince yourself that you're beautiful in the mirror. But I refuse. I reject. Fote mobali nayo apusa kotongo na banganda. It is your husband's mistake. It is your husband's fault. He's the one that keeps on discussing you in bars. Alobi olabaka mabe ngai na boy. And he even says that you do not know how to cook, that you cook badly. But for me, I refuse. I reject. Bitumba na bundakate ngai na boy. I do not engage in fights. I do not fight, so I refuse. Elongi atalatala ngai na boy. You know, this face of the mirror, you know, talatala is actually a mirror. So he says that you have convinced yourself that you're beautiful in the mirror. Actually, that's what they normally say. If you hear somebody saying that elongi atalatala means that you are not very beautiful, but you have convinced yourself by looking at the mirror, and you've lied to yourself that you are beautiful. Mobali nayo atambwisa ngai sango ngai mwasi na yasika. And you know, your husband has spread news all over the place that I am his latest catch, that I am his new wife. Yempe brutalite eleka, but he is a very brutal man. He is too much brutal. Ngai na boy, so I refuse. I do not want. Yemoko alandaka ngai na boy. He is the one that follows me. He's the one that is interested in me. But for me, I am not interested, so I refuse. Ngai kutu na lingakate ngai na boy. For me, I do not love him. No, so I reject. I refuse. Mobali na yo atambwise ngai sango ngai mwasi na ye asika. You know, your husband has spread news, rumors all over the place that I am his latest woman, that I am his latest catch. Yempe brutalite leka, but you know, he's a very brutal man. To mean that he can actually, he brutalizes, or is a batterer, if you will. Ngai na boy, so for me, I refuse, I reject. Yemoko anandaka ngai na boy. He's the one that follows me, but for me, I'm not interested. Ngai kutuna lingakate ngai na boy, and I'm actually not very interested, so I refuse, I reject that. Then of course there is now that transition. We go to the second phase of the song. Mobali na yo bandeko alinga koloba. Your husband, brethren, he likes to talk. Mobali na yo bandeko apusa monoko. Your husband is full of talk. He's so mouthy. Basekelenyo sonandako obele nambanganda. All the secrets of the house, you will hear them in the bar. He is exposing and discussing each and every secret of his house in bars. Yempe amore brutal, but his love is also very brutal. He actually brutalizes. Ndenge nini nasala ipareyo olamba kamabe. What should I do? It seems that you do not know how to cook. So ipare means, it seems, ipare olamba kamabe. So it seems that you are not a good cook. How did I know? It seems that you are not a very good cook. Mobali na yo bandeko alinga koloba. Your husband, oh, he likes talking. Mobali na yo bandeko apusa monoko. Your husband, oh, he's so mouthy. Brethren, so bandeko is brethren, but in this case bandeko is just being used as a filler. Basekelenyo soyandako obele nabanganda mama. All the secrets of the house, they are out there in the bars. Yempe amure brutal, but he is also a very brutal lover. Ndenge nini naeba ipareyo lamba kamabe. How did I know that apparently you do not cook well? Ndenge nini naeba ipareyo lamba kamabe. How did I know that you are a bad cook? Mobali na yo bandeko alinga koloba mobali na yo bandeko apusa monoko basekelenyo soendako obele na banganda mama yepe amore vuta. Ndenge nini naeba ipareyo okombakate. How did I know that you do not sweep? So kokomba is to sweep. How did I know that you don't know how to sweep the house? Ndenge naeba ipareyo kombakate. How did I know that you do not sweep your house? How did I know? Mobali na yo bandeko aposa monoko basekelenyo soyandako obele na banganda mama yepe amure kuda. Ndenge nini naeba ipareyo lamba kamabe. How did I know that you cook badly, that you are a bad cook? How did I know? It seems that you are not a very good cook, but how did I know about this? It's because Mobali na yo bandeko alinga koloba. Your man likes talking too much. Mobali na yo bandeko apusa monoko. Your man is so mouthy. Your man's mouth is open. He's like a loose cannon. Talks too much. You know, all the secrets are out there in the pubs and clubs. And he's also a brutal lover. How did I know that you are such a jealous person? How did I know that you are so jealous, that you are so insecure? If you, in other words, how did I know that you are so jealous? How did I know that you are so jealous? It is because Mobali nayo alinga koloba. It's because your man talks too much. Mobali nayo apusa monoko. Your man is full of talking. All the secrets of the house, he has opened them to the bars and the clubs and the nightclubs and every other place that he goes to drink. How did I know that you are a bad cook? How did I know that you are a bad cook? How did I know? Alinga koloba Mobali na yo bandeko apusa monoko basekele nyoso yandako obele na bangana mama yepe amulo kwita ndenge nini naeba ipare yo kombakate. How did I know that you do not sweep your house? Ndenge nini naeba ipare yo kombakate. How did I know that you do not sweep? Mobali na yo bandeko alenga koloba Mobali na yo bandeko apusa monoko basekele nyoso yandako obele na bangana mama yepe amulo kwita ndenge naeba ipareyo ozika na mosapi. How did I know that you have a burnt finger? How did I know that you have a scarred finger out of a burn? Ndenge naeba ipareyo ozika na mosapi. How did I know that you have a burnt finger? Mobali na yo bandeko alinga koloba Mobali na yo bandeko apusa monoko basekele nyoso yandako obele na bangana mama yepe amule kwita ndenge nini naeba ipare yo obeta kama baku. Ndenge nini naeba ipare yo obeta kama baku. How did I know that you loved him, you got him just by chance? So mabaku, libaku is actually chance or opportunity. How did I know that you are opportunistic? Ndenge nini naeba ipare yo obeta kama papu. How did I know that you take every chance, that you are opportunistic? How did I know?
Mobali na yo bandeko, alinga koloba mobali na yo bandeko, apusa monoko basekele nyonso ya ndako, obele na bana mama, yepe amure kuita. Ndenge nini na yeba, ipare ya olamba kamabe.
Ndenge nini na yeba, ipare ya olamba kamabe. How did I know that you're a bad cook? Then somebody, Pependombe Petum says, Mobali Monoko, that man is just so mouthy. How did I know that you are a bad cook? Alinga koloba mobali na yo bandeko, apusa monoko basekele nyonso ya ndako, obele na bana mama, yepe amure zika. Ndenge nini naeba ipareyo ozika na mokongo. How did I know that you have a burnt back, that you have scars on your back as a result of burns? Ndenge nini naeba ipareyo ozika na mokongo. How do I know that you have a burnt back? It's your husband. Mobali na yo bandeko, alinga koloba, aposa monoko, basekele nyoso, obele na banganda. Alinga koloba, mobali na yo bandeko, aposa monoko, basekele nyoso ya ndako, obele na banganda mama, yepe amure buta. Then of course the song gets into 7. What a song. Thank you. If you're watching this for the first time, please go and hit the subscribe button.